there. It'll cover a circle. Anything within that circle, so cabin construction site, wood framing, residential areas, will all appear on the map once you've unlocked that tower. Say there's an upgrade here, it would appear on the map once you get that tower. But say this grey bit here is an unexplored area. If an upgrade is, say, there, you would have to actually drive there to find it. It won't show on the map because there's no tower showing it. No tower covering that spot. And there has been a couple of maps where the upgrades aren't in areas covered by watchtowers. Although they were on this map. And if you do need to find them yourself and they're not covered by the waypoints, watchtowers, if you find it on the map, find it in the truck, you pretty much have to drive into the box to collect it before it would show on the map. So you may as well just collect it straight away. You don't have to be in certain vehicles to collect or any of that. No, you actually have to enter, like, when I pick up the cargo, you've got that yellow box. For upgrades, that box is blue, and you have to pretty much be like a meter away from that box to be able to collect it, for it to show on the map. And then you have to drive in that box and actually collect the upgrade before you can actually use it. No, wait. Upgrades is yellow box. Watchtowers are blue boxes. That was the wrong spot. The cement is in this next one over. There it is. Pity it's only got one. Lucky I only need one. So that there's also some vehicles that you can only buy once you've found them on maps. In the garage, you've got the truck store. You've got all the different menus: highway, heavy duty, heavy, off-road, and scout vehicles. Tells you which ones are DLC. You can only buy American vehicles in America or Canada. You can only buy Russian vehicles in Russia. And at the end of each section, it'll say explore world to unlock this truck. It means I haven't found it in the world to be able to use the truck yet. And you see they've all got their own values. I don't know which trucks I've got any. You can preview them before you actually buy them. Do I have any? So fine-tune gearbox is still locked. It's on the map Wisconsin, North America. So to get that unlock or upgrade, I need to go to Wisconsin. So at least it tells you which map the upgrade is on. This is the truck I'm driving. All the different tires I can get. And I can get chained, which I don't have at the moment, I don't think. When you first get this truck, you've got those tires on it. with that suspension, low suspension. So there's a lot of upgrades you can get and stuff. Very in-depth. Went a little bit fast and damaged my fuel tank. Oh, that's another thing with between spin tires and this one. This one separates all the areas for damage as well. Where in spin tires it just has the one damage bar. This one, when I'm off the white snow, you won't be able to see it there, has damage value for the engine, damage value for suspension, damage value for each individual tyre, damage value for the gearbox and fuel tank. Which is those things below my fuel gauge there, and my fuel is almost out. I'm gonna reverse into this place. Yeah, it's quite in depth, it's great. I'll stop the engine here, I'll load up and actually, while I'm here, that's all the different sections for the damage you can get. You've got the fuel tank, the suspension, wheels, engine and gearbox, which I think I mentioned all of them before. Different vehicles have different values for each one as well. So unload that, move here, I need the concrete blocks. So that's the concrete blocks crafted. And then I can load them up. Now I do need fuel. So this is the vehicle I use for rescuing other trucks and refueling, repairing and all that. This one's damage. Still got 50 for all the wheels, but it's got 300 for suspension, 250 for the gearbox, 300 for the engine, and 100 damage points for the tank, fuel tank. I'm needing to go down this way. But this vehicle can go anywhere. Just you don't get it until the last area in base game. In Tamir. But this truck is so good that if it could take trailers, you wouldn't use another vehicle in the game. It just doesn't notice these different terrain. This is full speed even on road. So hitting those rocks in trucks would have damaged the tyres. Not in this. You can winch to trailers and pull them, but you can't actually buy trailers with it. You can't link trailers to it. What I usually do is use the winch cable to tow a Scout fuel trailer, which has 900 litres of fuel in it. But it's also got 120 litres of fuel on the roof, and those tyres are to repair broken tyres out on the road. The box behind the tyres, between us and the tyre, are repair points, and then it's got the jerry cans next to that. Now, all the Scout vehicles can have a Scout winch or autonomous winch on them as well, which means you can use the winch when the engine's turned off. This can have that as well. So if you roll it and you're upside down, you can, and there's trees around, you can use those trees to roll back onto the wheels to start the engine. Trucks don't have the capabilities of using an autonomous winch. I think I'm stuck on a tree. There we go. That was pretty much nothing for this thing. May as well empty this and just fill that twin steer up. While I'm here, I'll repair it as well. So it's got 150 repair points and 4 spare tyres. So I'll show you the trailer store. With this, you can enter the store, but you can't actually buy anything. There's nothing there. But change into another Scout vehicle, these are the Scout trailers you can buy. So I usually buy one of these with a normal Scout vehicle and use the winch behind the Tataran that can't buy trailers and just tow some fuel around with me. Now let's see if we can get up this hill, this mountain. So there are scout trailers that can take cargo as well. No, there is another one as well. I do own it, but it's in the garage. I rarely ever use it. These are all the trucks I currently own. So they're the ones I own that I just haven't worried about selling. Oddly enough, that one is classed as a scout vehicle, but can tow truck trailers and has a truck crane on it. That one's a pretty good vehicle as well. This one can't take trailers either. It may be that I haven't bought something that it needs for it, but no trailers show in there. Why is my gears not working to put it in low gear? My shifter's not working. I've used it earlier today. What? There we go. Not sure why that wasn't working. So you need to be, in the American vehicles, you need to be in low gear to be able to use the diff lock. In most American vehicles you do. In Russian trucks or vehicles, most of the time they're always got diff lock on. And it looks like I still cannot get all the way up. This has got such big tyres on it, I can just go over the barrier. And that helps me get up the hill. I don't know why my shifter's not working now. We'll wait for the ads for a couple more seconds. There we go. So I've waited for that for a couple seconds because completing this one, I'm thinking it might build something. There we go. So when you complete contracts, you see an animation like that. Not all contracts, some contracts. Now the next part of that contract is towing a trailer. I can't tow trailers with this. It's the same as with the Tataroom. If you go to the trailer store with this, you just don't see any trailers, and you can't go up to a trailer and connect it. I'm gonna go to where I've got my cabins now, pick them up and move them to the next spot. And I'll be using the forklift to load them onto this. One thing that is annoying, to do any contracts or to complete anything, you need to have it active. It needs to be the tracked item to be able to finish it. So I've just started tracking the next one where I need 3 cabins. Currently I have 2 in there, but I'm going to go around and go in the back of it, just so this truck's in a better position to load it and leave. And there's the 2 cabins that I need to load up. This has only got currently only got narrow forks on the forklift, so the cabins can fall off very easily, which I need to be very careful of. Like that. you can, but this one they gave to me, and I haven't had this one back at the garage at all yet. Once I've loaded the twin steer up here, I'll be recovering it and putting the bigger, wider forks on it. Nope. That didn't go how I planned. Luckily, I can do that, unpack, and that straightens it up again. But it's loaded it into the center, which is no good. With it there, I can only have one on it. So the forklift is definitely a bit fiddly.